Alright, first up, we're diving into some seriously bold modding. One brave YouTuber decided their Nintendo Switch 2 needed a serious power boost, and we mean serious. We're talking scissors, custom batteries, and a whole lot of guts. Next, we shift gears from hardware to cybersecurity, and it's a big one. A US senator is calling out Microsoft for alleged negligence, potentially leaving millions vulnerable. We've got the details on what this means for you and your data. Then, prepare for a blast from the past with a twist. A new FPGA gaming console is making waves, looking like a beloved classic, but packing modern power. Could this be the ultimate retro gaming dream machine? And finally, we're wrapping up with a look at the impressive battery upgrade for the Nintendo Switch 2. Get ready for extended playtime and all the details on how it was done. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to PC Gaming Pulse, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Nintendo Switch 2 gets a massive battery upgrade. This is huge news for handheld gamers who constantly battle battery life. A dedicated YouTuber has pushed the boundaries of what's possible with the Nintendo Switch 2, demonstrating an incredible battery life extension. This mod not only adds significant playtime, but also showcases the lengths some enthusiasts will go to for the ultimate gaming experience. The star of this story is YouTuber Naga, who took a bold approach to upgrading the Switch 2's battery. Armed with a pair of metal cutting scissors and an 8,000 mAh battery pack, Naga meticulously modified the handheld's internal frame to accommodate the larger power source. The original 5,220 mAh battery was replaced, requiring the removal of a portion of the internal metal structure. Naga even opted for a visually striking, anime-themed yellow battery, adding a unique flair to the modification. After some careful rewiring and cleaning, the Switch 2 was back in action, though it took a few charge cycles for the battery indicator to calibrate correctly. The results are undeniably impressive. Naga reported that in Cyberpunk 2077, running at 40 Hz, the battery life increased from approximately 2 hours and 18 minutes to 3 hours and 25 minutes, a gain of over an hour. This significant improvement was achieved with a battery reportedly costing around $30, suggesting that similar upgrades might be accessible to other tech-savvy users. The community is buzzing about the potential for similar DIY battery upgrades on other handheld gaming devices, highlighting a common pain point for portable gamers. This incredible feat of engineering proves that bigger batteries are possible. But what about securing your digital life? Stick around as we uncover a serious cybersecurity alert involving Microsoft and a US senator. Microsoft faces serious cybersecurity allegations from a US senator. This is a critical development in the ongoing battle for digital security, with a high-ranking official accusing a tech giant of negligence. The implications could be far-reaching, impacting how companies handle sensitive data and the security of operating systems we rely on daily. U.S. Senator Ron Wyden has officially requested the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, to investigate Microsoft, citing what he describes as gross cybersecurity negligence. The core of his complaint revolves around Microsoft's continued support for the RC4 encryption cipher within its Windows operating system. Wyden's office conducted an investigation into a major ransomware attack on healthcare provider Ascension, concluding that the use of RC4 was a direct factor in the breach. He argues that Microsoft's engineering decisions have made it easier for attackers to exploit vulnerabilities, leading to widespread ransomware infections and the theft of sensitive data, such as the 5.6 million patient records compromised at Ascension. RC4, developed in 1987, was once a standard, but has been known to be vulnerable since 1994. Despite this, Microsoft continues to use it for securing Active Directory, a crucial component for system administrators. While Windows defaults to stronger AES encryption, it still responds to RC4-based authentication requests, enabling techniques like Kerber roasting, where attackers gain administrative privileges to spread ransomware across networks. Senator Wyden asserts that Microsoft profits from this situation by selling cybersecurity add-on services to customers who are then forced to deal with the fallout of insecure software. He claims Microsoft has become like an arsonist selling firefighting services to their victims. Microsoft has responded, stating that RC4 accounts for less than 0.1% of their traffic, and that disabling it completely would break many existing customer systems. They are working on a plan to gradually reduce its use, with new installations of Active Directory on Windows Server 2025 having RC4 disabled by default in Q1 2026. The company assures that additional mitigations for existing deployments are also planned, prioritizing compatibility and continuity of critical services. While the tech world grapples with security flaws, another company is rewriting the rules for retro gaming. Get ready to be amazed by a new console that looks like a classic, but plays like a dream. Retro gaming gets a powerful, affordable FPGA upgrade. This is a game changer for retro enthusiasts, promising a versatile and cost-effective way to play classic games with modern enhancements. It's set to challenge existing retro console options and bring beloved titles to life like never before. The SuperStation One is emerging as a major contender in the FPGA retro console market, aiming to be the world's first affordable system of its kind. Creator Taki Udon recently shared a snapshot of the actual hardware, showcasing a midnight blue variant alongside an original PlayStation controller. The console is designed to closely resemble the PSone, featuring a sleek, retro-inspired aesthetic. Taki Udon has clarified that the high-gloss finish in the image is an early prototype, and the final product will have a matte surface. The console will be available in 3 colorways: black, original gray, and the striking midnight blue. At its core, the SuperStation One utilizes FPGA technology to accurately replicate original hardware. This allows for open-source compatibility with Miester FPGA cores, meaning it can run a wide array of classic games. Taki Udon has confirmed support for Sega Saturn and N64 titles, with demonstrations of physical cartridges running on the system. Beyond its emulation capabilities, the SuperStation One boasts modern conveniences such as Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and HDMI output, with USB-C power. For those who prefer a vintage display, component and VGA outputs are also included. For disk-based games, an optional SuperDock add-on will be available, allowing users to run backups via USB. The decision to make the optical drive an optional extra helps keep the price competitive, with Founders Editions previously selling for $149 and current pre-orders at $199. This pricing positions the SuperStation One as a more affordable alternative to other upcoming FPGA systems like the Analog 3D and RetroTro M64. The community is excited about the prospect of a versatile system that can handle multiple retro platforms, especially at this price point. Many see it as the perfect device for players who enjoy jumping between different gaming eras and systems. From the cutting edge of retro gaming to a massive battery upgrade that's changing the portable play landscape. We've got the full story on that incredible Switch 2 mod right after this. YouTuber Naga adds over an hour of battery life to the Nintendo Switch 2 with a DIY mod. This is a remarkable feat of hardware modification, proving that significant battery life improvements are possible for popular handheld consoles. It offers a tantalizing glimpse into what's achievable for dedicated enthusiasts seeking longer playtime. The story centers around YouTuber Naga, who has successfully extended the battery life of the Nintendo Switch 2 by replacing its original battery with a larger 8,000 mAh unit. This ambitious modification involved physically altering the console's internal structure. Naga used metal cutting scissors to remove a section of the internal metal frame, creating enough space to fit the physically larger battery. The chosen battery also features a distinctive anime-themed design, adding a personalized touch to the upgrade. Following the hardware modifications, Naga rewired the necessary components and ensured the console was functioning correctly. After a few initial charge cycles, the battery indicator began to accurately display the charge level. The real-world performance gains are substantial. Naga reported that in Cyberpunk 2077, played at 40 Hz, the The battery life increased from 2 hours and 18 minutes to 3 hours and 25 minutes, a leap of over an hour. This significant improvement was achieved using a battery that cost approximately $30, making it a relatively affordable upgrade for those comfortable with such modifications. The news has generated considerable discussion within the gaming community, with many players expressing interest in similar battery life solutions for their handhelds. That's all the incredible news we have for you today on PC Gaming Pulse. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. What a show, PC Gaming Pulse Nation. We saw a Switch 2 get a massive battery boost thanks to some daring modding. Senator Wyden is pointing fingers at Microsoft over serious cybersecurity flaws. The SuperStation One is redefining retro gaming with affordable FPGA power. And we wrapped it all up with the full details on that epic Switch 2 battery upgrade. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to PC Gaming Pulse for all your gaming news needs, ring that notification bell so you never miss an update, and drop a comment below telling us what you think. You can also follow us on all our social media channels for even more gaming goodness.